Hello, in this video, I will explain to you how to solve question like this one. So the question is, what is the kinetic energy at the base of the inclined plane? So we already know about the initial velocity at the top of the slippery incline. So in order to know what is the kinetic energy, we need to know what is the velocity at the bottom of the inclined plane. We can write it as velocity 2. And we already know about the angle and gravity, and then about the mass of the object. Actually, there are 3 ways to find kinetic energy at the base of the inclined plane. The first one is find the acceleration of the object first. We can find the acceleration of the object using this formula. And F is about this one. Yeah, that's the first way. But we already learned about it in the accelerated motion chapter. Yeah. Next, we can use the formula of work. Yeah, work equal force times the displacement, or we can use the formula work equal delta potential energy. So if we want to use this way, we need to find F first, and then the displacement is already known. It's about 10 meters from this one. And then we will have the work. If we use the delta potential energy, we need to know the change of height first using the angle, and then we will have work. Either way, if you already find the work, you can use this formula to find the kinetic energy at the base of inclined plane. So basically, we need to know the work first, and then we can find the kinetic energy. Now we will use this formula. First, we need to know what is the force. So the displacement direction is like this one. So that means if we have object here, we already know the weight is here, and then the force that we use is this one. And actually, this angle, it's same with this angle. So that means this force is weight times sin 30 degree. So what is the weight? The mass of the object is 10 kilo. So 10 kilogram times gravity 10 meter per second square times 1/2. It's equal 50 Newton. So that means we already know that the force times displacement equal 50 Newton times 10 meter equal 500 Newton meter, or you can use the other unit of the work is joule. Next, we want to know the kinetic energy at the base of inclined plane. So the first one, we need to know the kinetic energy at the initial position. So that means kinetic energy 1 equal half time mass time velocity square. Half times 10 times 4 square. It's equal with 5 times 16. So first kinetic energy it's equal with 80 joule. And then if we want to know the kinetic energy at the base of the inclined plane, we can use this formula. Delta kinetic energy. Delta means after minus before. So kinetic energy in position 2 minus kinetic energy in position 1. And the work is 500. So that means 500 equal with kinetic energy 2 minus 80 joule. So kinetic energy 2 equal with 500 joule plus 80 joule equal 580 joule. This is the kinetic energy at the base of inclined plane. The other way, if we want to use this formula, we just need to know the change of height. So actually, if we already know this angle is 30, and we already know that this distance is 10 meter, we can know about the height, this height. So actually for this one, we don't need to see the force direction. Yeah, we don't need to see this kind of force direction. We don't need to see it because no matter what is the direction, and the point for this formula is just the change of height. So how to find the height? We can use the trigonometry since sin 30 degree equal 1/2, and then sin 30 degree actually 8/10 meter. So we can assume that 1/2 equal 8/10 meter. So 8, the h is 10/2, 5 meters. When we already know the height, we can put the work in here. Delta potential energy is equal with, we can assume this one is position 1 and this one is position 2. So we already know if the delta potential energy equal with mass times gravity times change of height. So basically the work is 10 kilogram times 10 meter per second square times 5 equal with 500 joule. After we know the work, we can find the kinetic energy at the position 1 or initial position is half time mass times velocity square. It's equal with 10 kilogram per it's equal with half times 10 times 4 square. It's equal with 5 times 16, and kinetic energy at the position 1 is 80 joule. So we can put it at this formula. Kinetic energy second minus kinetic energy at the position 1. 500 joule equal with kinetic energy position 2 minus 80 joule. Kinetic energy at the position 2 equal with 500 joules plus 80 joules equal 580 joule. And that's it, how to solve this kind of question. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.